Hey, what's going on? You're tuned into the Daily Geek right here on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and today is September 10th, 2008. We're going to try an expedited version of the Daily Geek from now on, so make sure you let us know what you think. Let's get to the Geek News, starting with story number one. Have you ever heard of Jay Conrad Levinson? Well, chances are you've heard of his book called Guerrilla Marketing. It's been out since 1984. Well, now he writes articles for Entrepreneur.com, and the latest one is called Give Web Users What They Really Want. I think it's definitely worth checking out, so I'm including a link to it on the interesting links below, which is on our main site, SweetGeek.tv. Let's move on to story number two. The Apple event that happened yesterday didn't wow Wall Street. Stocks are down for Apple, but you know what? That happens almost every time, and almost every time they rebound. Now, Mac fanboys, on the other hand, are saying the new iPod Nanos that are going to be coming in 9 crazy different colors are pretty cool. They're also going to double the memory on the base model of the iPod Nano, but the price is going to stay the same at about $150. Now, they're cutting the prices of the iPod Touch about $70 down to $229. They also announced that the iPhone update, a substantial one, is going to happen on the 13th of September. iTunes 8 also came out with this new Genius feature. Now, lots of Mac people that I know tested out the Genius feature, and they are reporting that it's not so genius after all. Moving on to story number 3. In the battle of research and motions, BlackBerry that have been able to use Exchange servers forever, Nokia and Microsoft has made a deal with Nokia phones to be able to access Microsoft Exchange servers, which offers a lot of cool enterprise solutions for people that want to use Nokia phones. Moving on to story number 4. Also about research and motion, how they're going to release the Blackberry Pearl Flip 8220, which is their first clam, flip phone type BlackBerry, and the release is going to happen sometime this fall on T-Mobile. It weighs in at about 3.6 ounces, has a 320 by 240 pixel internal display, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, multimedia player, sure-type keypad, a camera for video and photos. So it's a pretty cool little phone. It has a display on the front so you can check out your text messages or your emails before you even have to open the phone. If you want to see a picture of that, make sure you check out a picture of the Pearl Flip 8220 on the interesting links below, again on our main site, SweetGeek.tv. Moving on to story number 5, YouTube is premiering a new feature called HotSpots, and it's exactly what it sounds like. People like me and you that produce videos are going to be able to tell what parts of the videos are the hotspots. That's going to be included in the YouTube Insights. That is, if you don't already know, the analytics portion of YouTube. Moving on to story number 6, our last story of the day, AOL.com making a big play to keep you on their website and to keep coming back to their website. Now you're going to be able to check your Gmail, Yahoo, and Hotmail accounts right there on the AOL servers. So what is it going to do? Well, AOL's been in a big problem the last several years because their unique visitors are going down. In fact, uniques are down this year 12.7% to about 54 million when it was well over 60 million just last year. A lot of analysts are saying that this isn't going to quite do it for them, but that remains to be seen, and that is the Geek News for September 10th, 2008. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, for The Daily Geek on SweetGeek.tv. And again, if you like this new expedited version of The Daily Geek, make sure you let me know by including a comment on YouTube or our main site, SweetGeek.tv. And that's it for today, and I'll catch you tomorrow.